I welcome you all for the presentation on coping strategies for teenagers and adults. In this presentation, I would like to highlight the common mental health problems faced by teenagers and young adults and teach them a few techniques on how to cope with these issues. Here, we would like to give a glance on the various mental issues encountered in daily life. The first condition is depression. Depression is a mood disorder. It may be described as feelings of sadness, loss, or anger that interfere with a person's everyday activities. Change in appetite and weight, lack of interest and enjoyment in activities, difficulty concentrating, remembering, thoughts of death and suicide. Suicide is when a person chooses to kill themselves. Risk factors: attempted suicide before, feel hopeless, worthless, agitated, experience a stressful life event such as loss of a loved one, substance abuse problem, have a family history of mental health disorder, have a medical condition that can be linked to depression, are lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender. Risk factors for teenagers: having a psychiatric disorder including depression, loss or conflict with close friends or family, history of physical or sexual abuse, problems with alcohol or drugs, being the victim of bullying, being uncertain of sexual orientation. Obsessive compulsive disorder of childhood, infancy, and adolescence. Obsessive compulsive disorder (OCD) is a disorder in which people have recurring unwanted thoughts, ideas, or sensations that make them feel driven to do something repetitively. OCD risk factors include a parent, sibling, or child with OCD, physical differences in certain parts of your brain, depression, anxiety, experience with trauma, a history of physical or sexual abuse as common features. Checking, such as locks, alarm systems, oven, light switches. Contamination, a fear of things that might be a dirty or compulsion to clean. Symmetry and ordering, the need to have things lined up in a certain way. Rumination and intrusive thoughts. Obsessive thoughts can include worry about yourself and other people getting hurt, constant awareness of blinking, breathing, or other body sensations, suspicion that a partner is unfaithful. Anxiety. Anxiety is a distress or uneasiness of mind caused by fear of danger or misfortune. Symptoms: restlessness and a feeling of being on edge, uncontrollable feelings of worry, increased irritability, concentration difficulties, increased heart rate, rapid breathing, dry mouth, sweating. Causes of anxiety in teenagers and young adults: high expectations. These expectations not only make teens feel stressed, but they also leave little time for decompressing, having quiet time, and even sleeping. Hormones. Teen might feel anxious, upset, depressed, and angry. Brain development. Parents' disapproval. Peer pressure. Drinking and drug abuse. Depression. A phobia is an ongoing intense fear or anxiety of a certain object, animal, activity, or setting that poses little to no actual danger. Most common phobias are acrophobia, fear of heights, aerophobia, fear of flying, autophobia, fear of being alone, claustrophobia, fear of confined or crowded places, hemophobia, fear of bloods, hydrophobia, fear of water. Physical symptoms. People with phobias often have panic attacks. These can be very frightening and distressing. The symptoms often occur suddenly and without a warning, like sweating, trembling, hot flushes or chills, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, a choking sensation, rapid heartbeat, nausea, headache and dizziness, feeling faint, dry mouth, a need to go to the toilet, ringing in your ears, confusion or disorientation. Psychological symptoms. In severe cases, you may also experience psychological symptoms such as fear of losing control, fear of fainting, feeling of dying. Borderline intellectual functioning. Borderline intellectual functioning is a categorization of intelligence where a person has below average cognitive ability, but the deficit is not as severe as intellectual disability. Some of the common symptoms of borderline intellectual functioning include delay in speech and learning, crawling, sitting up, or walking later than other children, poor grade in school, IQ scores well below average, problem solving deficit in academic and other settings, trouble performing on the job or in environments that are fast paced. Childhood or adolescent antisocial behavior. Antisocial behavior is defined as behavior by a person which causes or is likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress to persons not of the same household as the person. Aggression towards people and animals, often bullies, threatens, or intimidates others, often initiates physical fights, have been physically cruel to people, has been physically cruel to animals, has forced someone into sexual activity. Destruction of property, has deliberately destroyed the property of others. Deceitfulness or theft, has broken into someone else's house, building, or a car. Serious violation of rules, often drawn from school beginning before age 13. Academic problem. Academic problem refers to a specific problem that an individual is having with learning. This can be learning style difference, a learning disability, or a learning challenge that requires an intervention of some sort. Cognitive behavior therapy, CBT, is a type of psychotherapeutic treatment that helps people learn how to identify and change destructive or disturbing thought patterns that have a negative influence on behavior and emotion. Through CBT, these thoughts are identified, challenged, and replaced with more objective, realistic thoughts. Cognitive therapy. Cognitive therapy is a short term structured therapy that uses active collaboration between patient and therapist to achieve its therapeutic goals, which are oriented towards current problems and their resolution. Cognitive therapy assumes that perception and experience are active processes that involve both inspective and introspective data. Behavior therapy. In behavior therapy, parents and children learn to promote desirable behaviors and reduce unwanted behavior. Behavioral therapy techniques use reinforcement, punishment, shaping, modeling, and related techniques to alter behavior. Group therapy. Group therapy is a form of psychotherapy that utilizes personal interaction with people who have shared experiences to help each individual process, cope, and grow. The size of therapy group may vary, and the number of participants is not a critical factor when setting up a group therapeutic session. Family therapy. Family therapy can be defined as a psychotherapeutic endeavor that explicitly focus on altering the interaction between or among family members and seek to improve the functioning of family as a unit.